Just get me StreamYard sesh properties up. There it is. Da, 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 da. Come on. Done. There it is. Sorry about that, folks. It's just I'm trying to put me chat on and everything else there as well. Hello, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. I'm joined by Scaly Models, aka Mike Mountain, and I'm also joined by Scale Model Ninja Ross Medlock. So hopefully everything's hunky-dory. I can't tell whether we're live at the moment because I'm booting up my iPad. So hopefully you can see all three of us on screen. So yeah, I'm just loading chat now, folks. So I'll do a bit of chattage in a sec. It's just I had issues with slobs earlier on and it wouldn't play on my channel. So it's caught me a little bit unawares that it suddenly kicked in. So I'm just going to pop out the chat so I can see who's in. Apologies for keep looking down, but I haven't got it on there because I kept pixelating on here. So yeah. So let's have a looky-loo, folks. We have got loads of chat. Let's scroll up. Hansa Koenig says a new message box. Yes, Fox has gone like I have to subscriber mode on the stream chats. It's our way of filtering out trolls and things like that and unsavouriness. So it's a new feature that YouTube have rolled out and we're all starting to use it so that everyone can play nice. So that's what we're up to. He's also saying Fox hugs. Scale Model Muse says she thinks she's here. Big bear hugs and all of that lot have been issued by Muse, so thanks for them, darling. Max McGinn says hello again to everyone. Hope you're all right. Absolutely. That's me saying hey gang, it's working. Eon Z Car is saying hello. Have I said that wrong? I have, ain't I? Did you notice the concentration there? No, it didn't. The lovely Wendy Ixon with an H is in. Hello, darling. Hope you're doing all right. And she's dishing out Panzer, Festa, Fox and Mama Foxx hugs. Hugs and waves to Muse, Max McGinn, and Eon's car. There you go. How's that? He says, hello, Wendy. Hi, all. Fox is in saying, hi, kids. Might not be around much to chat, but I'll try and watch as much as I can. Big hugs to everyone in chat, and of course, Big Festa and Scaly Models hugs. Hopefully, Fox, it's coming through all right your end, mate. Let's just try and move my microphone a bit nearer in case my audio's a bit off. So let's lower that down a bit because that looks a bit wrong, doesn't it? That. There you go. Don't think it, Colin. Max McGinn, see it's in there now. Max McGinn saying hi to Wendy Panzer, Scale Model Muse, me, Ninja, and Eon's car. Don't forget, folks, as well, I'll do a bit of pimpage for Fox. You can support him on patreon.com, Model Making Guru, and you can also do the old super chats for his channel just to help him and Mama Fox's get mum well soon pot. So a little bit of pimpage there for our man. Ninja saying hi to Max. Panzer saying Festa hugs. Jamie Bone says, question, is there a way of making metal burnishing fluid or should I just check to a pre-made mix? Mate, I'd stick to the pre-made stuff, to be honest with you. Yeah, you know, you could probably do it with some form of white vinegars and things like that, but to be honest with you, burnishing stuff, probably better the devil you know, mate. Yeah, I mean, I buy mine, I don't make my own. But like me glues and that, I make my own because I get through so much of it. But Panzer saying hi to Eons and William. Mew says, yay, YouTube tanks chat all the time now. It does. I don't know why. Something's going on, Muse, with it. We had some issues on the brunch where large chunks of the chat were on screen and then were gone. So please don't be offended, anyone, if you think we're ignoring your messages. It's they're there 1 minute and gone the next. So. Candygram for Mongo saying hugs right back to Panzer and Wendy. Wendy's giving Angus hugs. Angus says no apologies required, Cole. At least you're not sticking your tongue out. Yeah, it's not a good look, mate. A certain person threatens me with that picture on a regular basis. What else have we got? Graham McRoberts says late yet again. Don't beat yourself up, Graham. You're doing all right, mate. Candygram for Mongo says special hi and thanks to the presenters, Colin, Michael, Ross. There you go. Mew says they broke again as usual. Graham says I had a Panzer, and Candygram says I had a William Rayborn. So that's the chat up to date. So I'm going to have a little moverkins around and put on me bench cam and get that all sorted. So let's get that going. I've got absolutely. I've got the chat going on me iPad of goodness or me tablet of goodness. So hopefully, he says we can't hear Dad or Ross. Oh, really? Can you hear him now? Say something, Deb. Try that.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you let me know whether there's audio coming through now, Fox?
Here is now, Bill. Here it is.
Because they're all coming through the same feed as me, so I've got no idea what's going on there, mate.
Ben McRoberts said no Dad or Ross. Well, sounds about right, says Angus.
Yeah, he says it's working now. I know exactly what it was, Fox. Guess what? I still had my earphones in, mate.
You did this last time, didn't you?
Yeah. For some reason, my earphones don't pick up StreamYard audio. I can hear them, but it's not transmitting out. And I've got no idea why Slobs is doing that. It could be a simple setting where I have to add the earphones, but can you hear Ross? Say something, Ross.
Hello.
And Dad, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff said he can hear me, but very quietly, which is probably best for me, to be honest.
Yeah, I've got no way of turning you up there, mate. So,
Oh, a bit.
no, I've got all the audio going full chat at the moment. Yeah.
I think we had this problem last time, didn't we, Cole?
Yeah, yeah.
I think because your computer took us a couple of minutes to reboot after you removed your earphones, and then it went sort of like back to normal.
Yeah, yeah. So fingers crossed anyway.
News has just said the video stopped now as well.
Oh, really? I'm showing it on here.
No, me and Dad are frozen. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
You want to both do a quick F5? Because you're coming out my end.
Yep, I'm definitely frozen.
Don't understand this. God.
What's that?
Talky. Yeah, just waiting for YouTube to catch up. Yeah, that's you waving at the camera. Yeah. And then I'm just waiting for Ross to come in. Sorry about this, folks. But, yeah, for some reason, that's odd, isn't it?
Yeah, weird, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully we're getting it. So I'm just waiting for Ross to come back in and then I can sort that out. Gotta love technology.
Ray Aquilina's in saying, hi, my friends. Hi, Ray.
Hello, mate. There he is.
Here he is. There he is.
Yeah, he's buffering slightly. There you go. Wave at the camera, Ross. Yeah, there you go. So that should be everyone back in now. Right. There you go.
Music's going yay for new tech. Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it, Muse. It's the bane of our lives, darling. It really is.
This is yay for Fox tech, this.
Yeah, it's just one of them. Yeah. There you go. Well, yeah, otherwise, for me to transmit onto Fox's channel, he'd have had to give me all these logons, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Right, I've got a bit of the old WAS bombage going on. Yeah, Muse says, I bet it's the online learning added to YT's general failure to work properly. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of stuff getting rolled out, and it's junking a lot of the other stuff. I'm not quite sure why, but we're getting there.
We'll get there, one way or the other.
So hopefully you can all hear and see us okay now. So,
What?
Oh yeah, there you go. What? I know what you're doing.
Who said that?
You.
Was that Ross then speaking?
He's a twat.
Thank you. That's what I've been waiting for.
There you go. See what I have to put up with.
Was it sweet then, Dad? No. No, I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, it's uncanny, Ross, wasn't it?
It squeaked again.
I nearly fell out of my chair again.
No.
Yeah, I reached down to get a pot of paint and it was like, oh dear, overbalanced times. Pardon me. You can have a spider pig for your trouble.
Okay. Didn't want one, but
But you got one.
yeah.
There for a minute. So much 3D printed stuff on your bench for other people at the moment. I can't move. Oh, mate. Right, there you go.
Well, I suppose I better do, being as it's Sunday and it's Fox's show, I suppose I better do Belly and Ben, shouldn't we?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I miss doing that. I've missed doing that for months now.
Oh, there you go then, mate. I won't do it. I'll let you do it then.
I've done it. What's on your bench and what's on your belly, folks?
There you go.
There you go. Now we wait for the answers to come up.
Well, I've got a WAS bomb on my bench. Does that count?
I'm sat on the wise bomb. You're always sat on the wise bomb.
No,
I am.
he's sat on a Gatling gun. All you can hear in it. Tick, 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 tick.
Hello, you two. You're ganging up on me. I'll start on your boat. We do a thing like that. Yes.
Absolutely would.
Yeah.
You have to
Us
ask
younger men
yourself the question, Ross. Would he do the same to us two?
In a heartbeat.
Absolutely. So there you go.
That didn't take long to think about, did it?
No.
You got it. Then again, would we expect any different?
What we got there? Panzer, belly, breakfast noms, bench, what's that? The steam and a Canadian leopard, or leopard even, leopard. C1. Well, it sort of happens to be a leopard over there, doesn't it? I was thinking of the motorcycle team, honest.
Hang on, hang on. More to the point, belly, breakfast noms. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, there's not a lot of technical sustenance information there, is there?
Yeah.
Dad, do you want to issue him with a fine?
Yeah. I think we should. Yeah. Yep.
Failure to give thorough ingredients
Information.
and information.
Because I get not enough information.
You feel good now, don't you, mate?
I feel brilliant. My day has been made.
Panzer says, for Dad picking on what? You have to guess. Ah, see, it's tit for tat now, Dad, isn't it, eh?
No, I don't want to guess. Not that interested, to be honest.
Don't hold back, will you?
Oh, sorry, that came at me bloody mouth again, didn't
He's getting all feisty now, bitter and twisted.
it?
We're getting angry, Dad. We like angry, Dad. Because angry Dad says all them things that normally he mutes his microphone for.
Yeah. And like when Robert saying where's Sarah Jane with her fines. Don't be conjuring up Sarah Jane now. I'm getting away with it up to now.
Yeah, we don't need, not when we got Panzer.
Yeah, Sarah Jane's right hand man.
Oh, Ross's froze again.
Is he?
Oh, he's gone again now.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh,
And he's back.
and he's back. Let's try. Get me mouse and put him on. There you go. He's back.
Yeah, I just froze up again.
Yeah,
Strange,
I noticed that, mate. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, Panzer's backing down now. Let's just say it featured a bacon and egg in a roll. Thank you, Panzer.
Yeah, because he hasn't got his back up at the moment, has he?
Yeah.
What was it you said,
He
Dad?
hasn't got his little skirt to hide behind.
Yeah, he hasn't got his girlies to hide behind, has he?
Yeah, no skirt to hide behind at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, you can imagine him now, can't you? Sarah Jane, they're ganging up on me.
They're being bullies to me, honestly.
You'd be emailing her now.
Angus Allott has put in a $20 super chat. It says, sounding good now. Here's a few quid for the Fox. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
See that up on your screens there, folks. So that's $20 for Foxy's funds. Bless him. He's sitting at home going, cool, I'm not even live and I'm earning monies. Good man.
Yeah. How does that work?
Yeah, happy times, he says. Happy times. There with his calculator now, isn't he?
working out, yeah.
Panzer saying, I don't need girls to hide behind.
Well, that's not what you were doing in the last show.
Oh, bless you, Fox. He says you have 2 earpieces on their way to you. Oh, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. I just need to remember when I'm using slobs to have them earpieces in. Oh, bless him. It's nice of you, mate. Thank you. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Think about it, Carl. Do you know something? I'm going to do that. Thank you so much. He says to Angus Allott, he said, that is very kind of you and much appreciated. See, Fox, people do care, mate. We all love you. In a manly kind of way.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, Colin, decide what would be your next, like, to complete your armies off. Because now that you've got 3 different armies, you've got to think about what we do next.
I've got no idea. I've deliberately not gone on to any sites where I may or may not be able to purchase things.
Yeah, because now you got the Space Marines and you got the Necrons and the Orcs, so
Yeah, I'm paint.
you got a wide choice.
Yeah, I may have been putting paint in wish lists and things like that. So this month I'm not going to buy any Warhammer kits. I'm going to buy paints because I haven't got a large range of paints. I'm going for that option.
Hey, George.
Yeah.
George Gabriel's in.
Hello, George. How are you, my friend?
On the seat.
Hope you're doing all right, buddy, and you're staying safe and well, and as happy as you can be at this current time, mate. Always good to see you. Hopefully things have picked up a little bit for you as well recently, mate, because we need our George back, don't we, Dad?
Yeah. Yeah.
One of many coats of white that's going to go on here, so not too fussed about it being a bit streaky at the moment.
Hugo's joined us as well, saying good afternoon, folks. So,
Hello, geese. Angus says, going to do some checkers there, Carl. Yeah, I'm just putting down the white, mate. A plethora of coats are going to go down, so I'm not too worried about it being streaky at the moment. It's just initial coverage. Panzer Koenig has put in a £5 super chat. He says, because Daddy's picking on him.
Oh, God, I'm going to carry on then.
Yeah. We'll start doing that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bless. That's
Oh,
Fox. Dad's picking on me.
Yeah, folks, I'm picking on Panzer and he's giving you money. Can I carry on?
It just degenerates, doesn't it, into school playground humour. I love it. I love it. It's like, oh, you're picking on me. Bless. But yeah, cheers for that, Fox, because my other FBI earpiece kind of died a slow, painful death, mate. I had this last week. I couldn't get the earphones to kick in and I didn't give it a thought. Sorry. Oh, dear. Useless, am I? I was doing so well and all. I'd set all my stream deck up, done all my buttonage for every single different stream that I do during the week. And yeah, didn't want to play, but I've got a feeling I know what it is. I basically went into YouTube and copied the stream or reusing older settings. And them old settings were created by StreamYard, and I'm wondering whether there's something in there that when StreamYard created it, yeah. And it was looking for StreamYard as the streamer provider, not slots. I don't know. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to have a play later, Fox, and see what we can come up with. But it's working on your channel, so it's not anything we're doing this end, and copying and pasting stream keys isn't exactly difficult, so it's not that, because they were checked. So
Yeah, Fox has told me to pick on more people because he needs the money. Okay, Fox, will do.
pick on me, mate. I don't mind. I don't mind. I can take it. I don't mind. I'll just cry through the sadness. It's all right. So, life as a YouTuber, Ross, is what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting used to it. I mean,
Yes.
it's not something that, as I said, like in the past, that I've ever done before until sort of like I'm by you and Dad and everybody else. But I'm just, I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong.
Just doesn't come naturally, does it, mate?
No, I'm not the greatest at speaking out to people. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like
Introverted.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's for me, I just generally concentrate on what I'm doing and sort of like once I've got that point where I can actually then forget about what you're sort of watching, and
Yeah.
then it becomes more of a natural thing.
For me, I talk a lot to help with me nerves. You probably noticed. But yeah, for me, it just calms me down a little bit and helps with that side of things, you know. But
yeah.
In
Dad's case, he just uses natural gas.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, see, you're starting on me again. Tom.
Yeah, I'm beginning to feel sorry for you now. Things I things I never thought would happen. I've got to go and see my doctor and say, yeah, I'm feeling sorry for that bloke over there. They'll go, God, you need to come into hospital, mate. You need help.
Yeah.
Panzer saying, Festa, 2 questions. Water washable or regular resin? And how often do I replace the FEP film?
Ah, right. Now, this is I at the moment I'm using ordinary resin, but I am looking at water washable. It depends, mate. It depends on what you want, Panzer. If you don't like the smell of IPA or it's difficult to get hold of, go down the water washable route. I know Davey is because he don't like the smell of the IPA. And FEP film, normally look at your FEP film. If it's beginning to go a little cloudy, change it. But yeah, I mean, I've only changed my FEP film about 4 times since I've had my printer, but every time, you know, it's needed it. You know, I do tend to get as much use out of it as possible, but if it's going cloudy or you're starting or beginning to get failed prints, check your FEP film. You'll know. You'll look at it and go, that looks a bit scuzzy, that. We'll change it then.
Roll up. Check the FEP film.
Check your FEP film. And it's easy enough to do, mate. I'll just talk you through it, mate. There is a video on my channel, and I use an app, which is a drum tuning app. And it lets you tune your FEP film to 300 megahertz, which is important. Well, the internet says it's important, put it that way, but I must admit, since I've been tuning my FEP, I have noticed an improvement, so I do tune it now. So. The wonders of resin printing.
Really? One day I'm going to start doing it.
Ross's video's frozen again.
Oh, is it?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Don't have to call me God, mate.
Yeah.
Festa will do.
I'll sort that out. I mean, I might have to change over like I did last time to my other tablet.
Yeah, it could be an issue there, because I think Dad's not froze, is he?
No.
No,
Yeah,
he's still there. So, yeah.
I'm going to change over to my other tablet because that's what I think I did last time, didn't I?
I do believe you did, mate.
Yeah. It just seems to... One tablet will run normally, and the other one...
Yeah, perhaps it's too much resource for it, Ross.
Yeah, this one, that is a lot older, this other one, but... Okay, we'll soon solve that problem. Right, back in a second.
Yeah, not a problem, mate. Bless him. Have we had any more things here? That I have water washable resin, he says, a freebie. I has gloves and filter, but no damn printer. Yeah, that's why your resin's lasting so long then, Panzer. No, at the end of the day, mate, if you've got it, use it, mate. Saves you having to get IPA. Once you've got your resin printer, mate, we'll be able to sort you out settings and all of that lot. So give you a good baseline setting, and then you can tweak them until your heart's content. Angus Allert's put in another $20 super chat. He says, get yourself some Tim Tams Fox or some fudge and coffee or a kebab. Kebabs. There you go.
Kebab.
There you go. Hey.
Fox is saying, is Ross on Wi-Fi? That'll be his end in that page. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I got him.
There we go.
Yeah, I
So what
think
did
he had,
on that?
he had a similar issue last week, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I forgot that I changed over to my other camera, my other tablet. And I got that. Yeah, for some reason I think it's just the older tablet's just not liking
Yeah.
in StreamYard. I must remember to keep put that one back there next time.
Fox is saying to Angus Allett, thanks so much. Again, he says, Tam Tams, nom noms.
Oh, have you ever done the Tim Tam Slam?
No,
Got to do the Tim Tam Slam.
no, never done it, mate.
You ain't lived.
I know. I've lived a very sheltered life, mate.
What you do, you bite off 2 opposing corners of the Tim Tam.
Yeah.
You stick one of the corners into your hot coffee and you suck like crazy. And it melts all the chocolate in the middle of the Tim Tam.
All right.
That's so nice.
It does.
Dad flashbacks about Dad talking about his puns again.
Oh, see, I've done so well. I hadn't thought about that straight away. That image.
Hey Ross, guess what? I've got buttons.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, bless you. Oh, dear. That same image.
Sarah Jane. I knew Panzer had sent Sarah Jane an email.
All right, we got back up the ride now.
Sarah Jane pops in to support Panzer and give Dad a warning. See, I knew he'd send her an email.
Yeah. Hiding behind them skirt tails again.
They're picking on me, Sarah. Can you come in and sort them out? I know.
Oh, dear.
Space Answer is saying, "Not making Guru, nice to have you in here at last." Yeah,
Yeah.
it is, mate. We love Fox. We love that.
Bless him.
Angus is saying, "Fox, I can send you a supply of Tim Tams if required."
Oh,
Postage is extortionate at the minute, mate, from your part of the country to here and from here to your part of the country.
yes. Yeah, it really is holding up a lot, mate, in it at the moment, because we've all got goodies we want to send over. That's what we was going to say to you, Ross. Who did you use to send your stuff to the States, and how much did it cost you, mate? If that's not
I sent
too
my
personal.
2 parcels through Royal Mail,
Yes.
and I think the kit I sent to Lynn, that cost me, I think, about 16 quid, I think it was.
Yeah.
And the one I sent to Muse, that cost me about £12, which I thought was a bit strange, really, because in the box I sent to Muse,
Yeah.
about quarter of the size of the one I sent to Lynn.
Yeah. Did
There
you
we go.
do you do what me and Dad use and use the Royal Mail click and drop?
No, I actually took it down to the shop.
Yeah.
So I put it down to the post office.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I've got some stuff I want to send over to Canada and that, you know, and it's click and drop's got the custom forms and that on there, but I don't know whether it gives you the barcode. So
Yeah, it's not a barcode. You are, mate. You get a QR code with it.
oh, do you?
Yeah. But I mean, sending stuff to Canada is actually cheaper than sending it to America.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane said, what did Sarah Jane say? First warning to Fox for picking on Panzer.
Oh.
You can tell Panzer's got his little backup skirt in now, can't you?
Oh yeah.
And Panzer comes straight back and says, the funny thing is, Dad, I'm busy with the paintbrush. I've not had time to email Sarah Jane. You don't have to, mate. You got your mouth. You can talk in email nowadays. I know how it works, Panzer. You can't kid me.
Yeah.
You can't kidder.
Did it on his iWatch, didn't he? Sarah Jane, Sarah Jane, they're all picking on me. It's not fair.
Picking on me.
Please, miss, I did buy you an apple.
She didn't pick on Dad again now, saying, I have a package going to Muse. I'm just waiting for Dad to send something for inclusion.
Yeah, see, I've had a bad back for over a week now, and I've not been at the house because I can't get to the post office to post it. Get off me back, Panzer. God, what's he like?
Yeah, you tell
And
him
I've got
that.
the first warning.
How's your back going to get better?
Yeah.
And Sarah Jane's just given me my first warning.
Oh dear.
You're all right though, Ross, because she's not paying much attention because she's watching the Le Mans.
Ah.
You'll be all right, mate. Just keep doing what you're doing, Ross.
Yeah, but don't forget, Dad, she is a woman and they can multitask.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, Panzer. I was just saying, mate. I know you're not having a go. Bit of banter, mate. You know what I like, innit?
Gotta have a bit of banter, mate. Gotta have a bit of banter.
It'd be boring otherwise, wouldn't it?
Oh, mate, life would be so miserable, wouldn't it?
Graham McMillan, Mac, if you can hear me, have a go, mate. Type something in the chat. He's just sent me a message to say that he's trying to type in the chat and nothing's coming up because he's saying he's not a sub, but he is. So he's unsubbed and he's resubbed.
Right, give it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You have to wait 5 minutes, mate.
Oh, God. Bloody Le Mans is finished now, so I've got to watch what I say now. So
Yeah. Yeah, and then try a Graham. It's just a thing where you have to be a sub for 5 minutes and then it'll let you comment again.
Hang on,
I think that's what might have happened to Sarah Jane last night on mine.
Yes. Have you got subscribers only enabled then, Ross?
I don't know. I'll have to talk to the admin about that. No. You just told me no.
Yeah.
But you can never tell with bloody YouTube nowadays, can you? So,
I had it today where I had a few people's comments that I was about to read, and then when time I scrolled down, it had all gone.
Yeah. It just seems to be playing silly beggars at the moment,
Yeah.
YouTube.
And it wasn't just on the StreamYard screen, it was on the YouTube screen as well, because I had that on the other monitor.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, he's in now. He's in now.
Yeah. That's why I say to people, apologies if it's me, you know, if you've been missed, it's not deliberate. It's just so frustrating.
And Sarah Jane just put a reminder up there.
Yeah, I don't know where she gets 3 bottles from. Yeah, you still owe me 3 bottles. No hugs or anything. Just you still owe me 3 bottles.
Straight and direct to the point.
Yeah. You're messing about with Sarah, mate.
I think we should nominate Panzer to get him for you.
Yeah.
Good
That
shout.
sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody that's previously been fined we all vote that Panzer should get them.
Oh, Lynn said she's going to be right back. She's fixing breakfast.
Oh, happy days.
That's going to involve Dr. Pepper somewhere along the way, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, she do like a Dr. Pepper, does Alan?
Oh, yeah. Sarah Jane saying typical dad, selective memory. Yeah, I can get away with that in my age, Sarah.
You still lurking in your little robot thing then, there, Dave?
Yeah. I'll slap a bit more paint on.
You can have a spider pig for your troubles there.
Thank you. Who's just saying she's hungry, but nothing sounds good. Oh. I'm not sure I could eat anything. What's more, it wouldn't sound good. Just drinking water.
Yeah. That basically means Dad would have his surround sound on, wouldn't he? Oh, oh bless him. All right, let's try and hold that in a way that I don't drop it.
There we go. Something.
Max says he's been out all day visiting a chatto. Absolutely
Chatto.
wonderful.
It's a chateau, Colin.
Yeah, that's the word.
It's not a chateau like you get in London, mate. It's a chateau like you get in France.
Oh, I don't know. So I got the pronunciation wrong, did I?
Well, you may have done once before.
I tried.
We did try. You're very trying, I'll give you that one.
You wouldn't think I've got a degree, would you?
In
IT
don't
systems.
say English.
No. 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 It was an open university. IT.
And we was doing hi Colin, Dad, Ross and Fox.
Yeah.
Like that yellow.
No, apparently I was unteachable when it came to English, according to my English teacher on my report. Wonder why he said that.
A bit like me when I was at school. It's like, yeah, me and English didn't get on well.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously I've got an accent, as you may have noticed.
Yeah.
I was forever getting picked up. You're saying it wrong. You're saying it wrong. And they tried to educate the accent out of you, and you rebel against it a bit, didn't you, at that age? Yeah. So, you know, it's like, well, this is how I talk at the end of the day. It doesn't mean to say I've got a low IQ. Like ding dong, it's only a voice, isn't it?
Well, mine was basically because of my dyslexia.
Yeah.
And, when I was at school, it wasn't really a recognised thing.
No.
You were just treated as thick and put it back at room.
Well, yeah, they would just turn around and say, you're not paying attention.
Yep.
Which is even more annoying. That's where I get the habit of forming me words from, because when I was at school, they were sort of drumming to form the word before you say it, you know, and it's like, yeah, I'll have a go at that. And it really worked well for me, as you can tell. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, you know. It's how I talk at the end of the day. But it is funny how many people assume, and I don't know whether you get this, because you're from a similar neck of the woods, but they assume because of the way you talk, you're uneducated.
Yep.
And that's the one thing that gets right up under my nose. Like, really?
Well, it's like I used to teach maths.
Yeah. Is that with two F's?
But it's like the teacher, with some of my teachers that were, they didn't know how I could actually work out binary code math.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah.
So that's part of what I can do with my dyslexia. That's what it allows me to do. It's working with
yeah.
is quite good.
Yeah.
I just can't form words written down, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
But yeah, it didn't stop them from treating you as if you were thick, though.
No, and it does. It annoys you because it's like, really, get over it.
Yeah. But it's nice when you prove them wrong when you actually start doing this binary code maths.
Yeah.
Like and they sort of look at you as if like, what the hell are you doing?
It is what it is.
Right.
We do, at the end of the day, unfortunately, still live in a very judgmental society.
Yeah.
You know, we're not the only ones who get judged. Other people get judged. And I just sit there and think the people doing all this judging need to take a good, long, hard look at themselves and jog on.
Yep, totally agree with you.
We're having a wibble again, aren't we?
You are.
That was like a little bit.
Yeah. What's that? Graham saying the system failed, people, not your fault. Absolutely, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a bit strange.
Well, as they say, it's now it's poorest fault, is it?
No.
Oh, Angus Alec said it wouldn't be crazy. A kilo to the UK is less than 20 quid.
Really?
Wow, that's gone down.
Bloody hell. Get a kilo from the UK is probably quadruple that.
Well, I looked not so long back and it was 76 quid to get something nowhere near that weight to Australia.
Yeah. Well, I was going to send Muse over them weathering pencils because they wasn't on the Amazon.com site. And it was 37 quid for the set of pencils. But it was 60 quid to send them.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
Unless the world's calming down a bit now.
I hope it does because, you know, we are people of our word and I want to get the stuff sent over.
Yeah.
Just so that I know it's done. It's done, it's dusted, and I've lived up to my promise, you know, because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they've been out getting loads of planes out of the plane cemetery, the Jumbo 747s.
Yes.
And making them into cargo planes, and Atlas Air in particular have done loads now.
Yeah.
So
And it's a good thing, Dad, isn't it, at the end of the day, because as the economy's taking back off, people want to get their stuff shipped over.
yeah.
So I understand it, you know, because they're having to lay planes on and there's not as many about and all of that lot. But I don't like being ripped off. And that's what I think a lot of it is at the moment. People are ripping people off with high prices.
Yeah, because there's like the limited supply way of transporting it over there, so they're making hay while the sun shines, sort of thing.
Yeah.
For them. And yeah, you're right. That is totally wrong for what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, we all had it during the first lockdown where local shops were charging, you know, up to 15 quid for a packet of toilet roll. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's out of order.
And there's that one shop that were charging, what was it, 45 quid for a very small bottle of hand wash.
Yeah.
Sanitizer.
Yeah.
Needless to say, that shop's now out of business.
Yeah, the one round here, they had the trading standards visit, and the owner's no longer there, mate. It changed owners.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah. They didn't do him at the time, but they come back. Right, remember us? Now's the time where we can catch up with you, and yeah, the shop's under new ownership.
Good. It needs to be.
Yeah.
It's people like that that need to be sorted out, because they're the ones that are giving the rest of the guys that do a good job a bad name.
It's also
It's the same
disrespectful to the local community that has kept the shop in
Yeah.
business. You know, it's
But they don't see it that way. All they see is the pound signs.
the sad side of humanity again, wasn't it? Money, money,
Exactly,
money,
yeah.
money. You know,
It's basically give us your money and hard work.
Yeah.
Back in the
That's all right, mate. I've got some bombs, you know. I might as well give them a larrick in a novel. Loads of stuff there. What's all that? Slap that all down. I don't know whether that's a part of this one or not. I don't know what that is. Where did I get that from? Oh well. Oh, there's another big bomb there. Oh, big bombage. Let that was bomb dry for a sec. Move that over there into the drying box of goodness. Sling that all over there. That over there. Because we have got that in a bit of water. We've got put them on somewhere now. That's that build. And I'll put these bombs. Oh, I've got another one in you pillock. There it is. Put slap on that. Another one there. Big days. All right, Muse says prices always go up, so it's not going to change. Yeah, we know that, but it's ripping off people, Muse is kind of what we're on about. You know, 24 hours after a lockdown, to suddenly go from, you know, a couple of dollars for a packet of lavatory roll to 10 times more than that is a bit rude, isn't it? A bit excessive. I think that's a bang out of order.
I'm back.
Hello, mate.
Sorry about that.
So I don't have apologies.
It's called old age and small bladder.
They were all men of a certain age, mate. Oh, yeah.
How are we doing on the old Wazzy Ducker then? Are we getting there?
Yeah, just painted a couple of coats of white down, ready for the checkerboards.
Yeah, brilliant.
Just let that dry. Start doing the same on the bombs. Many thin coats.
Yeah.
The bum.
This is a burn. Burn.
I might have some more Necrons for you anyway, Cole.
All right.
'Cause, I've got a box set sitting up on the shelf,
Yeah.
and I've already got 8 different armies.
Oh, blimey. Don't do things by halves, do you?
I don't think I need to start a 9th one, so I might send you the half box. So I might do a couple though, just to sort of like have a go. But
Yeah.
if I get any, well, there'll be a few doubles and that in there, so I'll probably sort of send them over to you
No.
to play with.
It's all practice at the end of the day, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's different sort of like techniques you can use on them, which is what I'm looking forward to doing.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's just picking up all the different techniques.
Yeah, especially with the Necron blades. They're sort of like a glow to them.
Yes.
And it's trying to do that. So I've actually been out and got the really
Paint of
Glowy green.
glowage.
that one. So
All right, yeah.
called Tesseract Glow.
All right.
So
Be another one to add to the list.
not that I'm trying to over encourage you to do different armies.
No, not at all. Not at all. I think you've been remarkably restrained, to be honest.
So I might even have a few little night haunts I might be able to send you as well. If I can't encourage him, if you can't encourage you or Dad, I might as well not bother really, yeah.
Yeah, it's payback. It's payback at the end of the day, isn't it?
Hang on, how have I come into this now?
Because you're just there.
You know why? It's because you went quiet and he thought you wasn't there. That's what it was. That's what happened. And then, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get that sort of like greeny glow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what that one's for.
Educating Festa, see?
Right. And hopefully next week on my Tuesday stream, I should be giving away one of the Mortimer Realms magazines that I have a double of.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
Realm.
that one I think's got a night haunt in it, one of the actual Lord of something or other it's called.
Yeah.
What are you giving that away for then?
Because it's a double, so I don't need it. So
Realms, because they're mortal, aren't they?
yeah, it's a Knight of Shrouds. He's called.
Oh, there you go.
Given away in my one. So
Happy days.
Yep.
Panzer says, Greeny Glow, dabbing at his plums again. He started on here already, Dad, isn't he?
He's going again,
Yeah.
Maybe I can, so at least he's not actually sucking them off his spoons. Not on the live show.
It will be later.
Oh, poor Dad. I'm waiting for it. It'll be sitting here minding my own business.
No, saying nothing. Saying nothing.
You're hurting, aren't you, through the tears?
Not saying nothing yet. Poor old Lynn's not feeling it yet. What's up, Lynn?
What's up?
Being depressed.
Oh, bless her.
Work's been hellish.
Burning out, mate.
Yeah, she's been having a bit of a rough time at work, hasn't she? So
Yeah, she's been doing a lot of straight runs at work, hasn't she? A lot of the trot with no breaks in between.
yeah, and then she had some people quitting and that lot. So
Yeah.
it's not helped her.
Only so much you can take.
Yeah. Once you hit that limit, it's just one of those things that can.
Cool, yeah, it just escalates, doesn't it?
Yep. And it doesn't matter how sort of like good you are at coping with things, it just goes past that one little trigger, and that's it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you're done. And that's all it takes. I think we were talking about this last week, weren't we?
Yeah. Like I say, you can only have your buttons pushed so long before you're overload, isn't it?
Yep. And it's definitely not a nice thing, that's one thing.
No. No, I hope she's all right. Bless her.
But she knows she's got us all here for support. If
Well,
she
yeah,
needs it.
there's the 24/7 in it. It's there for that reason.
And as they say, it's always good to talk, never good to bottle it all up. Oh, God, God.
Who?
Yeah.
That's because we're concentrating, mate. We're blokes. We can't multitask, can we? If we're concentrating, everything else stops, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's strange thing, it's like completely dead silence and it's like, ooh. Yeah, when I went to get those raptors, but I didn't actually intend to go and get the raptors.
Yeah.
I sort of like followed them home. And went into the shop and there was a big old skull crusher
Yeah.
from the Chaos Army. And I looked at it and thought, oh, tempting. And he turned around and said, oh, it's only 95 quid. Only.
Yeah,
But
Lynn's
it was very,
gone.
it was very tempted to sort of like go and get it, but I thought, no, better not, best behave.
Lynn's saying the government out there are saying that every healthcare worker must have a shot or lose their job. Yeah, it's the law over here, more or less.
I think it's going to end that way, I think.
Yeah. One of those.
They're talking about our booster jabs here already.
Yes.
Booster jabs from September.
Yeah.
Hang on, not long have mine.
Yeah. At the end of the day, if having the jab stops you dying of it, then yeah, worth having the jab in it. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew said I can drink coffee and install jab at the same time. It's just not multitasking. Yes, it is not. You're good at multitasking, Panzer.
Mhm.
People laughing back to a bit now, probably.
I know, Dad. Think he's got his eye on you, mate, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
He'll be a prefect next.
Graham Island saying this 40k artwork being released Wednesday. Is it worth getting for a Warhammer newbie? Yeah,
Yes, it is.
you save
Very
money.
well, though. You get a good return for it for the price of what it's coming out at. I mean,
If
you won't get most of the bigger stuff, but you'll get plenty of stuff in there.
yeah, only if it's what you want. If it's what you're
Yeah.
interested in, is it worth it? I was saying this last night because Chris Conover is getting he's subscribed to it, and I said, well, you save a lot of money if it's what you're interested in doing. If
Yeah.
you've not really got that much interest in it, then you'll only pick certain fragments out. That's what I done with Conquest, and I ended up giving loads of my Conquest stuff away
Yeah.
because there was only certain elements of it that I was interested in.
Yeah, but in a way, it's a good way for like somebody coming new into it to actually use them pieces then to learn the ones that he's not really interested in. There is that way in thinking for it. So he's got something to practice on and give it a go. And then like the pieces that he does want to keep and do better at, having that ability to go and say like, oh, 6 Space Marines there that are spare, that you can just like rep them, but keep the mechanical stuff and the neck one. So yeah, I think it is a good idea for you people coming into it, and it's also a cheap way for them to actually pick up things. So like with the morph rounds, you get all the paints and everything as well as you go along. So
Yeah, I mean, when I've done that Conquest one, I got the Age of Sigmar paint set. Comes in a big cardboard box with all the paints and all the figures. And it's kept that up there in my stash. I've not put it because I wasn't really interested in it, but it was one of those that Hachette say, we're sending you this. If you don't want it, you have to ring us up and let us know. But I thought, well, it's a bargain anyway. It was 35 quid when I bought it. I thought, you've well got 35 quid worth in there.
yeah, is it the bigger set or the smaller set?
It's the big one. I suppose the box is about 18 inches long by 2 inches high.
Yeah, that is a good set. And if you got that, what price did you pay for that one?
35 quid.
Oh, that's good value.
You got loads of paints in it. You got loads,
Yes.
loads of figures, and you also got the painting guide with it.
Yeah.
No, the flip top painting guide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very good price for that, mate.
Hugh's off. He's got to go shopping. Catch you later, Hugh. Mine, there you go, buddy.
Here you go. You go shopping.
Get the tumbleweed out.
And Lynn's drinking a 946ml True Moo chocolate milk.
Oh, good girl.
Mm-hmm.
That beats Dr. Pepper, Lynn.
So if you ever want to get rid of that paint set, Dad, let us know and I'll make you an offer for it.
All right, I'll let you know. Like I say, it's just sat up in the stash at the moment.
Well,
I don't do.
I mainly do. Yeah, but it's like I mainly do Age of Sigma stuff, so it was handy.
Yeah. I'll flog it if you want to buy it.
Ken Sturrock's in, saying morning all. Hello, Ken. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, Ken.
Angus Allett has put a $50 super chat. Fox, I could send you 2 packs of Tam Tams, 1 packet of cheese twisties, and a bag of macadamia nuts. But it's probably easier to get yourself delivered a feed of KFC. There you go.
Oh, yeah. He's a good lad, that Angus.
Yeah.
You can't beat Tim Tams, they're nice.
Oh, I love him.
There's a friend of mine that lives over in Halifax. She gets some brass Australian, and they get a big parcel sent over every so often.
Oh,
If I'm working over that way, that's what I get for my lunch snack.
yeah, Kenneth sent me 3 different packs of them one time. Dark chocolate milk. Oh, God, they were lovely.
Yeah. We'll have to see if we can find some for Colin to try.
Well, my I took a pack into the care room at the time, and I got the nurses to do a Tim Tam Slam,
Mm.
and they were well impressed. Fox is saying, Angus, thank you so much, my friends. That is very kind and generous. Thank you.
You're suitably pardoned, sir.
I was waiting for you to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I've got Mrs. M going into hospital tomorrow.
Oh dear.
Well, I've got with the little midgets all day.
Oh, what chaos can ensue.
But it's called a very large padlock on door.
So they're supervising you then, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
It's normally what happens to me.
We'll figure something out. We might just go for a wander around.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, due to the fact that she's going to hospital, we can't really go out at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're in the COVID bubble, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I know that because of my impending surgery. I've had to stay in the bubble.
yeah.
You know, so what'll be, will be. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, I'll just wait.
Yep.
Sarah Jane said, I'm off ski, guys. Got to order the SJ special Tesco delivery soon and change dressing. Take over Panzer. I need more Malibu.
Yeah, take care, mine. There you go.
Yeah,
And
they're
you just say we're picking them.
yeah, back to picking on Panzer now. Just when he thought he was safe.
Yeah, he deserves all he gets now, mate.
Yep, he's back up, gone, absconded.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Panzer's put, take care of Sarah Jane. I thought it said, please don't go, Sarah Jane, for a minute.
Yeah. Please don't leave me alone here with the big boys.
Yeah,
They might pick on me. I start picking on them.
Hey Panzer, I was watching the programme last night that was up your way in Thornhill. There you go, that's it. Finished.
Sarah Jane says she's going to watch back later, so be careful, Dad.
Yeah.
I can imagine Panzer sat there with his pad ready to write down all the fines that he's going to issue.
Yeah.
He will.
Well, dum 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 dum. Angus is saying, rest on the Malibu, Sarah Jane. You might as well get in on the rum. A nice big bottle of Kraken.
Harrier day tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to build up for that, ain't you, mate?
They could even get David to join in with you now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you really appreciate it.
He's poorly, Dave.
Oh, yeah. He's in proper Bob Fleming mode, isn't he, mate?
Oh, yeah.
I think we done well. We was very sympathetic, weren't we?
Yeah.
Every time he coughed, "You all right there, Bob?" And I know what he wanted to say, but he couldn't. Imagine he wanted to call me a few choice names, Ross.
I would have thought so along those lines somewhere.
I said to
So, you
Dave,
know, I actually
Google Bob Fleming's Folking Classics, mate. You'll love it. He's,
think it was probably on the same lines as when I donated that lovely Harrier kit to him.
oh, absolutely.
You do these generous favours to people and they just don't seem to appreciate it. That's what
No.
it is.
Nice area. Brilliant kit.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant kit, mate. Samia's finest efforts, mate. Almost sounded like I meant that, Ross. Dad's like, don't you sit there praising that area. I remember Ed Force 1.
Yeah, I remember it to me earlier as well. It's going straight in the bin when it's finished.
You really, really, really don't like that kit, do you, mate?
No. Brilliant bin.
Maybe you think there's something wrong with it.
Hmm. We were warned, Ross. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's been known for quite a few years that it is one of the worst kits out there, but
All Britain and all McNeish plays through it now before you even get it. But no,
We thought we knew best, Dad, didn't we?
yeah. We'll prove them wrong, won't we, Carl?
Yeah. I got a, I told you so. Yeah, I know.
I mean, I built two of them previously, and yeah, it's not something that I enjoyed.
No. It's not one of those kits that you'd think, I know what I need is a nice mojo booster. I'll build myself one of those Tamir Harriers because they're good. Doesn't spring to mind, does it, very often?
No. It is yeah, it's very soul destroyed.
Yeah. It has unique attributes.
I do have another one to build yet as well, that's the problem.
We hope you enjoy it, Ross.
Oh yeah, can't be any worse than the other two that I've already built.
Exactly.
I did, when I was away from the bench for the last week, I did get down. I've got the Rebel 132 Harrier there.
Yeah.
And I started that, and I got to say that is a brilliant kit.
Yeah, for its age.
Absolutely spot on, yeah.
I actually, when I did mine, I converted it over to the American variant.
Oh, yeah.
I had low vis decals and everything and that on it in the end. Yeah, but that was a not exactly highly detailed kit, but it is an easy, nice kit to put together.
Yeah. Well, it is a nice kit, I think.
Panzer says Dad doesn't like the Harrier kit because it wasn't already built in the box.
What?
Lack of super glue and not non-built.
Oh, well, I'll go at you today, innit, eh?
Isn't he? Really got it in. That's all right. I can take it.
I don't know what you've done.
No, I don't. Oh, there you go. Just get on with it, don't we?
Soldier on, Dad. Soldier on. Work through it, mate. Breathe
I am.
through it.
Yeah. Right. We're all talking about booze in the chat now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Turkey burger. And it does make me laugh when you get the Americans, they sort of start talking about whiskey and everything. And they turn around and say, oh yeah, we've got Jack Daniels over here.
Yeah.
That ain't whiskey. That ain't whiskey.
No, you throw a nice, well matured single malt in the equation, I might be interested.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I brought some Orkney with me.
Yeah.
Some Highland. Oh.
Then when you sort of like mention it to them that, hang on a minute, you do realise that the Jack Daniels wasn't invented by the Americans.
Yeah.
And they go, what? Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually invented by an Englishman.
Yeah.
He just took it over to America because he knew that us English had better refined taste and we won't drink that crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was Mr. William Rayburn that I was having this conversation with.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Angus is saying, just paint the Harrier red, Dad, then all will be zen.
Yeah.
Now, there's an idea.
Yeah, a red Harrier.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, you put red arrow markings on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be a different twist. A
Mm.
red arrow's Harrier.
Yes, that's going to be it then, isn't it? It's going to be red. Yeah, I've got some of our details here as well from a couple of times ago. They were
That
on,
sounded a bit different.
they were on 72, not 148. So. I shall have a look and see.
You shall have a looky loo, shouldn't you, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't think it'd be too hard to sort of move a Hawks decals over to a Harrier.
Wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah. Yeah, they're roughly about the same sort of size aircraft.
No.
Excuse me, Garmin.
No, you carry on, mate.
Heavy though, sweet.
Enjoy.
I will share them, but there we go.
No, that's all right, mate. I don't mind.
No, don't share them, because I'd have to offer cake them whenever I get it, and I won't do that.
Your cakes don't survive long enough to actually even share.
No. This is true.
You've got the red arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Panzer says the red rose.
Yeah, Ross just read that.
Did he?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention again.
I only said that because you take great delight when you tell me I've just read that one.
That's all right, mate. Point taken. Just sit here and paint me Wazbomb. I don't mind.
Panzer said, Dad, share cake, never in this space-time continuum. Correct.
Oh.
And Lynn loves her Dr. Pepper. We know. The cherry one you're into now, aren't you, Lynn? She likes the cherry Dr. Peppers. Personally, it's not a taste that I could get on with. Dr. Pepper?
Oh, I love a bit of Dr. Pepper.
Do you, Phil?
Yeah, I do like a bit of Dr. Pepper. Trouble is, it makes me do an hell of a lot of spider pigs. So,
Does it?
yeah. I do limit how much of it I have because I think because it's carbonated quite a lot in it. It's like, yeah. It can make the spider pigs very
Active.
active. Sue would be in her element, mate. Knowing Sue, she'd send me a case of it. She does like a good spider pig, does our Sue.
Well, Graham said Dr. Pepper's has arrived in France. Yay.
Hey,
Well, you've only got it. We've had that over here for decades.
it's France though, isn't it? I mean, you know, they're in 1872 still, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Taking pocket everywhere.
Yeah.
It was you that said that, not me, Colin.
What's that?
That France was still in 1872.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Just alienate the entire French nation, not a problem.
You wouldn't be the first one.
No.
I think Graham's probably the only ruler, if you want to call it that, was coming from Germany. I think we have Pascal Levert, he used to come in.
Yes.
I think he was from France.
They got Mac over in France, didn't you?
Well, that's what we're talking about, yeah. Graham,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Guess what? Graham, I will be getting your little parcel out to you fairly soon as well.
No.
Just that we've not been able to go to the postie office at the moment. I've not been able to post anything.
Yeah, that's why I use that click and drop app now. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Get them to come and get it now. It's like, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, well, it's just with me. It's like it's just as easy for me to pop it down to the post office. I mean, it's not as if a couple of days is gonna make much difference really. Me posting stuff out.
Right, that's had a bit more white on it, I think. I think I might put a bit of yellow on the old scenty now and all.
Linda can't drink diet drinks. They have aspartame in, and she's allergic to it.
A what?
Aspartame. Aspartame. It's like aspartame.
Oh, right.
It's a E number in the or some sort of thing in the actual Dr. Pepper.
Oh, right, yeah. Eep. Can have one of them, though.
Okay. Or as Muse calls it, fake sugar. Yep.
Yeah. Eep. We're off.
Easy on.
Don't get out much.
Mm.
What we need to do, Dad, is actually record Colin when he's doing all these different little spider big tunes and then make a little rap song out of it.
Carry on like that. I'll get Panzer to email Sarah Jane and tell her that you're both picking on me.
You're doing.
Absolutely. Major Wibblekins. La 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 la. Angus says, I don't need Dr. Pepper because he smokes menthol cigarettes. There you go. They've become illegal in the UK yet, menthol cigarettes. Because I know they was going to ban them, wouldn't they?
Yeah, you can't get them anymore.
A right old nanny state, isn't it? We've turned into.
Yeah.
Personal choice at the end of the day. If someone wants to smoke, let them smoke. Up to them.
Yeah.
I smoked for years, you know, it's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's like me, I just didn't like the smell of them.
Yeah. You know, no matter how many warnings that went on the packet, I just, you know, carried on until I just reached to that. Yeah, I just reached that point after my last spine op where I thought I need all of this metal work to take and all of that lot. So I'll try and pack up the fags whilst I'm healing. And that was it. And I haven't smoked since. So, but it wasn't a conscious decision because of elf adverts or anything like that. It was, well, yeah, these things will stand a better chance of healing if I ain't smoking at the moment. So,
yeah, I mean, I think the way they've actually done the smoking ban and everything like that, I think they could have done a better job of it.
well, it made people resistant, didn't it? I mean, when I smoked and it was, oh, you can't smoke in here, you can't smoke there, I'd just go and find somewhere and have a fag, you know, it's just one of them. But
Yeah.
up until that came in, I mean, I would never smoke in a restaurant anyway, because not everyone's a smoker. So,
No.
you know, I wouldn't smoke in someone's car or someone else's house or anything. I wouldn't dream of it because I didn't smoke in my own, you know, my own car and that, you know. But my house I did. I smoked in this room when I was at the man cave, but it's the only room in the house I smoked in.
Yeah.
Do I miss it?
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, something will never go away, innit? I mean, I stopped smoking for 2 years.
Yes.
Then I just went through a really stressful period and ended up smoking again.
Yeah. The old adage, once a smoker, always a smoker. But it seems strange. It's funny, Mike was on about this recently where he was watching back some old video. And he said, it seemed strange seeing you sat there. He said, a fucking fag in the corner of your mouth.
Yeah.
He said, it just seemed odd. You know, and it's like, yeah, I suppose, yeah. I wouldn't say I feel any better for giving up. Not as if I'm going to go out and run a marathon, is it? So I think the thing I miss is the process. I used to enjoy just sitting there, rolling a fag, knowing it was coming. You know, just going through the motions and like muscle memory, innit? You know, and that first draw on a freshly rolled smoke, you know, it's just like, So I do miss that. Not that I think about it a lot, because, well, you know. It's
What
funny.
makes me laugh is it's generally the people that used to smoke
Yeah.
that are the worst critics about smoking.
It doesn't bother me, Ross. It really don't. You know, I'm not going to sit here and preach to someone that still smokes, because I didn't like it when I smoked, and I wouldn't do it to anyone else. You know, it don't bother me.
Yeah.
Someone wants to smoke, good luck to them. The neighbour next door, he comes into the alcove here by my man cave to have a fag because he doesn't smoke in his house. And I get a waft of it through the window, like, and he said one day through the window, sorry if my smoke's blowing in there, mate. I said, don't worry, I'm an ex-smoker, mate. I said, so for me, I said, I'm getting a waft of it for free. I said, don't worry, mate. I said, good for you, mate. Enjoy.
I'm going to try not to finish another figure on Fox's stream, so I don't want him getting too upset.
Hey, mate. He's got a lot. He's got a lot to live up to, isn't he? With people finishing paint jobs and that, you know. You'll have people filming episode 6 of stuff next. That'll really throw him out. That will, won't it? Bless him. I'll knock this off the base later. I think I might incorporate that into one of my other builds. Sentinel.
You're doing your Sentinel, Cole?
Yeah, I'm just putting a rather shanky base coat down at the moment.
I thought you'd already finished that, man.
No. No, this was the buddy build that you done on your own.
So, follow it down.
Not that I'm bitter, Dad, because I don't harbour a grudge, do I? But no, you know, it doesn't bother me. You know, I don't have bad dreams about surfboards and things like that at all.
That's good. Okay.
You get. Oh dear, good times.
Oh yeah. Happy days then. Like I say, I was watching some back over the last couple of days. I've been watching a few of them back.
Yeah.
We had some laughs in there.
Oh bloody hell, yeah. Well, we'll get Fox back and look at doing some modcasts again.
Yeah.
The old boom up modcasts. We do get asked quite often about them.
Yeah. Yeah, I do as well. I'll get asked about them.
When you're next doing one, they'll be back. Like I say, it's real life, you know, getting the gang together, and obviously Fox has had his issues with Mum, so that's, you know, his priority, and we totally respect that. So once everything's back to normal, go away, you annoying little fly. Naff off. Got to clean that up, didn't I?
That was very good for you, huh?
That was definitely on the fly there, Colin.
See what we did there. Thought I'd wing it. Surprised myself there, Dad, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
I know what I wanted to say.
Yeah. You and that poster, isn't it? You keep looking at it.
Oh, yeah.
Josh is in from Resin Design. How are you, Josh?
Hello, Josh. Hope you're doing all right, buddy.
Welcome.
Hope everything's all right, mate. That you're keeping safe. Always good to see Josh. Dum, 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 dum. Too shiny. That's gonna be
What build are you going to be doing next then, Dad?
What?
What build are you going to be doing next?
I'm doing the the Rebel area for the moment. That's when I'm not working on the lifeboat and the other Harrier.
Got a few.
I suppose you haven't finished that Harrier off yet. I mean, the lifeboat off yet.
Not far off, but
It's had sea trials.
Yeah. It's gone into dry dock for the final fit.
Yeah. Hey mate, had 2 shouts last week. Poor Dad. Poor Dad.
yeah. Who's picking on that?
Oh, lammakins, don't. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to read the chat through the tears at this rate.
Any wonder I'm always up away from the bench.
He's full of it, isn't he? He says, "What's next in the world of 40k?" For me, I'm going to be filming painting the Baneblade bit by bit. I've got the Orc battle wagon that I'm going to start building once Fox is back on the Friday Frolic. And then the 3 of us have got the buddy build to do on the Stomper. When I had the evening of super chats on the Friday Frolic, I said to Dad and Fox that I'd buy them both an Orc Stomper, so I did. So we've got that to do. Because, you know, it was in on the show when I got a lot of super chats, and it's only nice share the love a bit in it. We got that to do. I want to get some more paint so that I can expand my repertoire. I know, sounded really profesh, that did, didn't it?
Yeah.
And that's really it. I've got no plans at the moment to buy anything else at this stage because I want to, like I say, build up my paint collection. But I also don't want to migrate away from the scale model kits because I enjoy building them as well. So this will be a nice addition to the channel, but I don't. I'm intentionally trying not to let it take over.
Yeah.
It's a difficult fight because I do find sitting here of a night painting with the airy stick quite therapeutic, and dare I say it, at the detriment of content going up on my channel at the moment. So I've got to be a bit harder on myself. So I shall have a little pause.
The best way to increase your paint collection is to buy the recommended paints to go with whatever kit you buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just keep collecting them that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, soon build them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on that sort of thread that you were saying, Colin, about not taking yourself away from building normal model kits,
Yes.
it's one of the reasons why I do the 2 streams that I do, and I have one purely for the Warhammer and then one for the other sort of builds.
Well, this is it. I mean, I was doing well where I was limiting it to days where I did Warhammer streams, i.e. Friday and a Sunday. But I got into doing the Booster Blaster because I wanted to practice. Obviously, I've been doing the Valkyrie on the Friday show and this on the Sunday, sorry. So it's enabled me to get some painting done because I did have a backlog. So I've now caught up a bit, so I can go back now to just painting on the live streams, the ones that I've built on the live streams, if that makes the most makes sense. But the Baneblade, I want to film. I want to have that as a how I've painted my Baneblade series, because you know the live shows, people watch them and that, but after a week or so, people are done with it because it's date relevant, isn't it? Whereas a video series stays there indefinitely, you know. So, and the Baneblade is going to be a long-term project anyway. So,
Yeah, I have a Baneblade to build yet.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to doing it, but I just wanted to get a couple of other bits painted just to see whether or not I enjoy doing it. And I do enjoy doing it, you know. It's early stages of my Warhammer journey at the end of the day, and learning the techniques and the way of doing it. I'll only get better as I do more. So at this moment in time, I'm not too fussed about the paint jobs looking a bit rough and ready, because it's Orc anyway.
Max saying, talking about paint for 40k, which some colours would you recommend for a sort of novel? 9 Mephiston red and 1 red belter.
Yeah.
It all depends on what your first model is. That would then depend on what paints you get. If you're getting like the standard Space Marines, then you'd need probably at most 3 paints. If you're doing it in the traditional poster boys Space Marines, maybe 4, and that's your Western red, Retributor armor,
A belter.
Lead Belcher, and McCrag blue. There you put. There's sort of your 4 base colours that you need for doing a standard Space Marine to work out with first. It's then you can move on from that by then buying more when you sort of like want to try and bring out more detail in it. Then you can go into like your shades, your technical colours and that sort of thing to build up more of a different picture of the actual Space Marine. But to start out with a basic one, you just need them 4 basic colours for your Space Marine. Basically.
Or if your dad, Mephiston red, Lead Belcher, known oil.
Yeah.
That's like,
oil,
yeah.
Shade, Agrax shade.
Yeah, but as I said, to start off with, he just needs those 4 main colours.
Yeah. That'll get him through most of it.
So I wouldn't even think about starting using your shades and that until you become more. Or if you practice a bit.
You just buy a basic starter set.
Yes. Kind of.
Or as Fox says, like I did, download the free Citadel paint app. Got cool colour guides, etc., etc., and yeah. And it's one of those you just end up going through it and putting all the paints on your wish list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like what Fox was saying to Matt there, it's it all depends on what you're actually going to build.
Yeah.
That's what determines it. As I said, like Space Marines, you can get a box set, starter set. It comes with like 3 Space Marines in it anyway.
Yeah.
So you could use that quite happily, and that gives you, I think it's about 5 or 6 colours.
Yeah.
And that includes your Retributor armor and Balthazar gold, I think it is. It comes in that.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
And yeah, I think it's either Nurgle oil or Agrax Earthshade, I think comes in it.
All rather technical, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Because like I was saying to you the other day, Colin, you can paint your Space Marines whatever colour you want.
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
Red.
Not always red.
Yeah, red.
If in doubt, what colour, Dad?
Red.
I thought you said blue. Is that what you heard, Colin?
Very first time I went into in Chester, and he said, what are you looking for? So I said, oh, nothing in particular, just having a look around. What faction? I said, red.
Like,
No, what faction? I said, red.
Yeah.
And he just left me alone then.
Yeah.
it was good. Yes, seems like my son has got the same sort of bug as you have, Dad. He just wants a red army.
Mm-hmm. Good lad. I'd like to see. Got sense.
I've got to build him a Blood Angels army.
Oh, nice.
I've got my local shop to me in Bradford. There's he's got a starter box set of Blood Angels in there, so I'll probably get him that for his birthday. I'll go with all the other first and second generation Space Marines that I'm doing for him.
In his element, mate.
All right. He's getting more into it since he's seen me doing my stuff.
Oh, blimey, yeah, it is addictive. I'll freely admit that, you know, because I don't know about you, but you end up browsing, don't you? You see builds and you're like, wow, that's different, you know, and that's why I like the vehicles and different little things, because you get to express your own take on it, if that makes sense, you know. And Fox summed it up with me when he first started talking to me about it. He said, you get to festerize it. He said, whatever it is in your imagination, he said, you can apply it quite easily to one of your builds. And that was it. I was sold. It's like, yeah, I get to bring out my inner child again.
Max McGinn saying the Tau Farsight Enclaves be perfect for me. They're readily really good walk hunters if you have Commander Farsight. No, I'm not down the hole, mate.
I love your optimism. Yeah, Dad'll be building a gaming table.
I've not. No. I'll never play it.
No.
Never. I may build it, but I'll never play it.
No, I've got no compunction to play the game as such, because I don't go out. So what's the point? You know, so I just like building the vehicles. I like trying to concoct different aspects of different kits together. Or so for me, it's an exploration. It's a way of having a genre that I wouldn't say you can't get rivet counted on, but you know what I mean? You can just express yourself. You can
definitely get recounted on Warhammer.
You know, you can just, all your fantasies can come reality, you know, so model related, of course. People want to rivet count me builds. Good luck to them. I don't mind, as long as they go out and buy their own. I don't mind.
Yeah, and then.
But, you know, I don't like how you done that. Well, go out and buy your own and do it your way.
Yeah, then you can do whatever you want to it.
Yeah, don't worry, mate.
It's like with rivet counters, you'll mostly find that they're the ones that don't actually post anything themselves.
Yeah. Oh, there's one very famous rivet counter that we all know that does that, criticises anything and everything everyone does, and yet, there's no gallery of their work anywhere in the world, you know. It's like, don't critique people. Don't sit there and say you've got a right to critique when you're not posting anything yourself.
Yeah.
You know, but I wouldn't lower myself to critique their work anyway, because that makes you no better than them. But yeah, I just think if you're going to rivet count someone, at least allow
have the balls to show some of your own work. To them to do the same thing.
Allow yourself to be subjected to the same. Yeah.
It's like I run a group on Facebook as well, and we did have one person that was sort of like causing a few minor problems, shall I say.
Yeah.
And he sort of like didn't like it when I turned around and said to him, if you don't like a post, scroll past.
Yes, jog on, yeah.
I mean, what he doesn't understand is that we've got members to this group that have never built models before.
Yeah.
They've only just joined to see how other people do it.
Yeah.
And yes, they may not have the best control for the paintbrushes, But it comes with experience.
Yeah.
And I had to tell him this about 3 or 4 times. In the end, I said, look, I'm not going to do anything, but I'm removing you from the group because of what you're continuously doing, even though I've asked you not to.
Yeah, I had one classic instance where I've got to be careful how I word this, where someone rivet counted a child.
Yeah.
I can't say any more than that age range or anything. But a child's work had been put up, and this person thought it would be very nice to sit there and hate on it. Well, me being me, I thought, well, if that's the child's first foray into modelling, they're never going to come back to the hobby, are they? Because,
Exactly.
yeah. So I pointed that out and got a pretty well, I don't see what the issue is, tough, and all of that lot. And I'm like, put yourself in that position. If that was one of your own kids, would they then bring you a piece of work they've done at school and you sit there and go, oh, it's not a Picasso, mate. That's different. I said, no, it ain't at all. Simple rules in the group. If critique isn't asked for, don't give it, especially to a child, because to them, that's the best thing in the world they've ever done. And I just thought it was a bit naughty. So
yeah, well, it is. I mean, it's just not the done thing. As I say, any child's build, you don't critique it anyway. All you put down there saying, cracking job.
Cracking job, mate. Well done. Oh, mate. You know what I mean? And
keep up the great work.
Yeah.
All you need to put. I mean, and that, just putting that one little sentence on their build is literally giving them the confidence that, okay, I'll try my next one then.
Yeah. And
so
I
had
don't agree with it.
Lad that's, he lived down the road from here, and he'd never built a model before, so I gave him a little Airfix starter set. And he sent me some pictures of it after he'd done it, and he was like, proud of it.
Yeah.
And I said, cracking job, little mate. And you could tell it was his first ever build. But he loved it. So I said, okay, then pop round in about a week's time and I'll find another one for you.
Yeah.
So I gave him another kit, and now he's building kits himself when he's gone out and got his mum to buy it for him now.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I managed to at least persuade one member of the public to join him.
Absolutely.
And that's what this hobby needs. It needs the younger generation to come through.
You've got to encourage the younger generation to take the hobby up, because we live in an instant gratification world. If they're playing a computer game, they're getting instant results. Whereas when you're putting a kit together and you say, right, you've got to leave it for 24 hours to let this dry. And, kids want to build a model kit there and then and be playing with it 10 minutes later. So it's keeping them on board with the processes, and that's the hard part.
Yeah.
So when someone gets rivet counted, I'm like, nah.
No, it's just not the done thing with kids.
Nah.
Sorry. That's just one play. That's one area that's well out of.
Well, yeah. I just said to him, look, if you don't like what you're hearing, then leave the group. It's that simple.
Yeah.
They're still there. They're still in the group.
Funny that, isn't it?
They've not rivet counted since, which, fair play. Yeah, fair play. They followed the advice, but I didn't realise it came.
In the first place.
Yeah, didn't realise it came over so bad. Well, read it back, and they did. They read it back, and they're like, yeah, point taken. Not everyone responds that way, as you know. You run a group.
Oh yeah.
And so does Dad. Not everyone that we say little polite things to take it that way. Some go on the hate campaign against you, but
yeah, they go on the offensive, as we'll say.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
got me usual two stalkers in.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. Yeah. Definitely have.
2 stalkers have been in. Thank you.
Yep.
Fox got paid. Yeah. Moving on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brett had 6 this morning.
Did he?
Did he?
Yeah,
God, who's he
6.
upset?
Exactly.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. And one of them wasn't Gary Pashley.
Yeah.
He normally gives them a thumbs down.
Yeah, it's just one of them, mate, innit? It's whatever.
I mean, what's the point of it? That's what I can't understand. It's like you're perfectly coming into something that you're not going to sit and watch just to do that. I mean, that's just pathetic behaviour. You're acting as if you're a 3-year-old child.
Yeah, but what it is, dare I say it, we're giving them bloody airtime again, ain't we? It's
sadly.
it's people that I have called out for their behaviour that didn't like it and have decided to go on a personal vendetta against me. That's all it is. Well, if that's what they want to do, good luck to them. I'm not going to do it to them. I'm not going to go into their shows and thumbs theirs down. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's up to them.
It's literally just saying like, well, grow a pair and sort of like be an adult.
Yeah, but 90% of people know who they are.
Well, yeah.
So that ain't hard. Up to them. Good luck to them. I still make a point. If I go in and watch one of their shows back, I will leave a thumbs up because I'm better than them.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Can you hear a lawnmower, you two?
No.
No, that's right. My next door neighbour has decided to come right outside my window here and cut my grass for me, which is nice.
No, that's all right, mate. No, don't you worry at all, mate. But yeah, it's sad. We've been through it before. We went through this for about 2 years once, Dad, didn't we? Everything we both put up got hated on. It's like,
yeah. In the beginning, it bothers you at first, but after that.
No, that's right. I don't intentionally set out to upset people, but if people are oversensitive and take what I've said or done the wrong way and get on their aisles, that's their problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's them that have been hypersensitive and silly and petulant, not me.
But yeah, why should you be forced to change who you are just to please the minority?
Absolutely. And Fox summed it up brilliantly. He said, at the end of the day, they're irrelevant. Because, yeah, they may have channels, they may have things, they may have shows, but they're not as well liked in the community as you guys. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Viewing figures don't lie at the end of the day.
Well, no.
Angus Alex said he's been experimenting with Liquitex inks airbrush.
All right.
Heavy oil paint layers brushed on, then wiped back with oil washes.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
Nice, like the sound of that.
Yeah. Matt just giving a thumbs up for that. One of the winters nullified.
Oh, bless you. It is what it is, mate. Like I say, it used to bother us, but we laugh at it. Especially since we've been monetised, because we get paid now. They've got to watch the adverts. It's brilliant. I didn't quite realise that, Ross. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
it's helping the channel out. It's an interaction, mate. It's like, I just got paid.
Too true. I mean, I'm only another 19 off my 100 now.
Yeah, I know. It's creeping up, mate. It's creeping up.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. They told you. It's come around quick, innit?
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite surprised that people do like what I'm doing. More than anything.
Oh no. I couldn't resist that, mate.
Oh,
That's all right.
brutal.
I'm sorry.
Oh, savage.
It was only a joke.
Oh, absolute brutal, but Brilliant.
It's not as if I'm going to sit here and sulk, is it now? Come on.
Hey, I see what you're doing. You're flicking bees under that bench.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, the delivery on that was savage.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You don't want to take it personal, didn't
I didn't mean it, mate. I thought.
Yeah, right.
it?
Yeah. Ross is like, yeah, say it like you mean it. Yeah. He'll be messaging Panzer now. Can you get in touch with Sarah Jane? Dad's picking on me.
No, I'll just send Mrs. M after him.
Brush cleaner on there.
She'll be downstairs watching it and taking notes for me.
All right.
I'm sure you'll give his good back, Ross, as he get.
What? I don't do things like that.
Yeah, right. Bears don't in the woods.
I'm sweet and innocent.
Did you notice how none of us answered that, Ross? Did you feel that tumbleweed brush past your legs there, mate? Did you hear the sound of the distant howling coyote and the wind chimes? And the crickets in the background. Oh dear.
You really just think that they didn't appreciate me.
Oh, we feeling unloved? Oh, lamekins. Oh. Oh.
I'll have to do a panzer set Sarah Jane on you.
Oh, I see. Like that, is it?
Panzer said, "Oh no, you won't. You're on your own. Passing fines on me."
Hey, mate, at least you know where you stand there, Ross.
Oh, yeah. Nice mates who actually stick up for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Josh is off. He said, "I'll see you later. I've got to go and see if I'm still doing an interview today. Figures looking awesome, and I'll be back in a little bit."
Yeah, see you later, Josh. One you go, mate.
Yeah.
Lynn's thinking of getting. Oh, Angus is thinking of getting the Lego typewriter. What's your thoughts on that model? Yes, I'm a Lego nerd too. It looks a great model, to be honest.
Didn't realise.
I'm not into Lego, but I have seen the model and it looks brilliant.
Didn't realise they did one, mate.
Yeah, relatively new.
I tend to not get too thing with it because I just think it's very expensive. So
Yeah, it is for what it is.
yeah, and for me, it's just another load of different models that I'd start getting, and I'm like,
Lynn and James are probably the best ones to talk to about Lego.
oh yeah, they like a bit of Lego, don't they? I still think James should work at Lego World. I think he'd love it out there. Lego Land, whatever it's called.
Never done.
Yeah. Okay, what next? What next? What next? What next? I'll have a bit of that.
Max saying, "Okay, time to set fire with some charcoal and throw some meat at it. Catch you all later. See you later, Graham, mate."
Yeah, there you go, mate. Stay safe, buddy.
That's bad. I'm going to run out of sleep.
Shock horror, Ross.
And Lynn said to Angus, "Looks awesome. I don't know if I'll get it. I'm more into architecture than writers and stuff." Yeah, he looks to be ring then.
Now I've already had my eldest turn around say he wants the Harry Potter castle.
All right.
Yeah. Looking at the price of it, it's like,
Yeah. Where was that? I look at the price and then your eyebrow shot right over the top of your head and smacked you on the back of the neck.
yeah, that was when I was in Hamleys, and it was like, no.
Yes, mortgage.
Yep.
Yeah, Angus is saying when you've got 10 grand's worth, a couple of hundred for another Lego model doesn't look too bad. True.
Yeah.
My grandson's like that. His Lego kits go floor to ceiling. But he
Really?
keeps, even when he's built them, he keeps all the boxes. He flattens the boxes out. And then,
Oh, right. Yeah, just in case. Yeah.
yeah.
I think some of the boxes are worth just as much as the bleeding kits are nowadays.
Yeah.
And the figures.
Yeah.
The figures out of them go for stupid prices.
Well, normally it's the first thing that gets lost, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you get like the original Star Wars one, and you get like Han Solo and that. They are going for stupid money.
Yeah, Mew said you can say the same about Warhammer. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so. I mean, as far as the sort of like what you mean by like with the Forge World stuff, that's where it gets the most expensive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go in there, you just might as well just sort of like say, okay, there's my bank account, just rate it whatever you want to do to it.
Yeah, there's my wallet. Enjoy
Yeah.
enjoy opening and closing it for the next 25 years.
Yeah, well, when we go to Warhammer World, we're just pushing Colin in there and walking off.
Lovely, innit, eh?
Push him in, throw him in there, close the door, and then sort of put the brakes on.
See, this is what I'm up against. It's like I'm resisting. I am resisting. I think I'll be able to go up there and come away without buying anything from Forgewell.
Well, when me and Fox went in, Fox got through the doorway, and all you could hear was loads of squealing noises. as he
Oh,
ran
really?
round. Yeah. And yes, he did buy something.
Proper girly noises he was making, was he?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
But anyway, I'm actually not that far away from Nottingham, so
Yeah.
I could pop down there whenever I want, really. But sort of like, I managed to survive the temptation so far, let's put it that way.
Yeah. It's, the first thing you see as soon as you walk into the shop.
Yeah.
And then when you walk out of the shop into the main gaming area, that's where Forge World is.
Ah.
And then you've got to go past Forge World, you see, to get to Bugman's Cafe where you can get something to eat or drink.
Oh, so they've laid it out brilliantly then. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get their money off of them before they get to the cafe.
Yeah. You go past the shop, you go through the shop to get past Forge World to get to food. Yeah, Fox, that's true. Fox said on the flip side, when we were in the regular plastic shop guide, Bailey Models was paying for his bumper before he had finished saying, I don't know what to get. Yeah. And you can't deny there may have been squealing. There was a lot of squealing, Fox. The hardest bit for Fox was deciding what to get. It's all just brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's all built up. They've got all what they sell in Forge World built and on display.
Yeah. Not saying that he's known for his indecisiveness, but he's known for his indecisiveness. He'll sit there, I don't know what to get. So you tell him and it's, I don't know what to get. You've just had 6 people tell you. Yeah, but what if? No, don't overthink it. Just go and grab it. But I don't. And it starts all over again.
Well, I'd already picked up another kit in the shop, which I was on my way to the till to pay for, and then Fox went, Dad, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And the box was that big, I couldn't get it in my backpack. So that was it. Off to Forge Road from there.
Yeah.
But I bought some Festa in red as well while I was there, obviously.
Oh, good man.
Bought a rattle can and a few bottles.
Yeah, you got to have a bit of Mephisto Red, mate. Fucking, you know what I mean? Mephisto Red, Dad said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dum 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 dum.
Well, the only reason why I went into the Games Workshop the other day was to pick up some paint for Weiss, one of her dragons that she's doing. And,
Yeah.
it's a zombie build that she's going to be doing.
Oh, right, yeah.
All the paint I picked up, I only need, but I basically needed one for myself. Did I get that paint? No. So, yeah, the one thing I needed, I forgot. We've got all the ones that she needed.
Yeah, that sounds about normal.
Yep. But hey ho, it's one of those things, and we do aim to try and keep the missus happy occasionally.
Yeah. We start out thinking it'll keep them happy for the day. Yeah. Yeah.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah, it's normally about 3 milliseconds, isn't it, until we stand on their toe or something, and it's like, yeah, back in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doghouse can be a lonely place.
I'm almost getting to the point where I can actually assemble this one now.
Oh, you go careful, mate. Is this another kit that you could end up finishing on a Fox stream?
It could be.
Oh, you go careful.
Yeah, 2 in 2 weeks.
Oh, no, it's scary, isn't it?
I'll be having Fox issuing warnings to me next.
Yeah. Yeah, dear Ross, can you stop finishing models on me show? You're bringing me name into disrepute. I'm getting messages off of people going, "Here, what's all this? People finishing stuff on your stream." Oh, bless him. No, it's darky. With that. No idea. Let's have a look, see what happens. Easiest way, wouldn't it? Muse says Ross is breaking the rules again. Ross break rules? Never.
Yeah, I don't dream of doing things like that.
Normally he says rules are made for tweaking. You're adjusting the parameters, Ross, aren't you, mate?
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, definitely a change.
Yeah, perfect. There we go, and then similar on here. Yeah. Right. Fox says, in receiving word of things being completed, it's heresy. Absolutely, mate. That's the thing, Fox. You don't stand a chance now, mate, do you? He's going to come back. People go, well, they finished their stuff on your show. Yeah, but. I can see the jazz hands going and everything now. And then he'll say, but they was only guests. Poor Fox.
And Josh is back.
Mate, did you find out whether you had someone in the interview, Josh? Thoroughly enjoyed that. Being interviewed by Josh. Very nice.
Good one, mate.
Recommend it to anyone.
He said he's not heard back yet. We'll see.
Oh, bless you.
Boom, 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 boom.
Da 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 da. Went to the National this weekend, so he'll see. He says, "Oh, right."
No, is that the one in Vegas? Is it?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? It's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
They all go
Yeah.
to out there, yeah.
In the big show in Vegas, isn't it?
Yeah,
I love Vegas.
never been, mate.
Oh. You don't have to be a gambler to go to Vegas.
Now, wait, get along there. Get underneath there. But when I paint over the top and rub it back, it looks like it's shining through. Sounds like a plan.
Josh has said he's been to Vegas once and had a great time. Yeah, it's a brilliant place, mate. I love it. Love Vegas. Bit warm. But
Oh yeah, it's Nevada desert, isn't it, Vegas?
yeah. We went down the Hoover Dam. Literally went inside it.
Yeah.
God, that's brilliant. That is fantastic. Huh?
Everything's just on such a massive scale out there, isn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Brilliant, son. You said she didn't have the funds to go to Vegas. Maybe next time. The hotel we were staying in, I'm not a gambler by any means, but I thought, well, it's wrong, isn't it? It's Vegas. You're staying in a hotel. You got to have a gamble, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I went on a slot machine and I put I think it was $5 bill in, and I won $390. And I thought, right, that's it. I'm going home a winner. My cash back. Paid me $5 or $10 off whatever it was, and then cashed out.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Wrong with that.
Exactly.
Wise man that can walk away.
Yeah, good man, knows his limitations.
Well, the hotel we stayed in was it was just at the back of Lee Majors, where Lee Majors lives.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
And of course, obviously, for the time that we were there, he didn't go in, but the barman was saying, "Oh yeah, he's in here regularly. He just comes in and sits at the bar for a drink."
Yeah.
But no, he didn't. Not while we were there. He didn't.
You watch, bet the day you went home, he walked in, sat down, and thought, I'll have a beer. Now they've gone.
Yeah.
At least I won't get gassed out now.
Yeah.
Brutal. Payback. He's been sat there going, I'll get him back, I'll get him back. And then when the opportunity rose.
Yeah. Okay, it's all right. I can take it. I can get it. I can take it.
Like a true ninja, mate, he struck. Don't let it get you, Dad.
No, it's okay.
I'm
All
glad you took that on the chin and didn't retaliate, mate.
Candygram said, "I've been inside the damn it Vegas too. It was amazing. You know, those turbine halls are
Yeah.
top. Lynn has no reason to go to Vegas.
Okay.
Well, you live in the desert anyway, Lynn, so no.
Yeah.
Muse said he'd enjoy the cross-country drive more than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's funny when we left Vegas, you know. There was a party of 26 of us. It was all family.
Yeah.
But you can guess who got strip searched, can't you?
Oh.
It was me. I kept setting the alarm off. And I think I've told the story before, but it turned out I had a chewing gum wrapper in my pocket, and of course in
Yeah.
America they metallized the knot over here, and it just kept setting the alarm off. So of course they took me into a room and I got my strip search, which the family all found hilarious
Yeah.
because they all know me as Victor Meldrew anyway. So
Oh, yeah, I can imagine the wibble was brilliant.
can you come this way, please, sir? I said, "Oh, I don't believe it." So yeah. News is saying, "Yep, the gun paper is foiled." Yeah, they stopped doing that over here.
Yeah.
And so naturally, I thought, "Oh, I've got gum in my pocket." Problem. And I had like the cargo pants on, you know, with the side pockets.
Yeah.
They've got lower down on the leg, aren't they? And that's where it was. I thought I'd emptied all my pockets out and walked through the metal detector, and I kept, "Yeah, I've got my belt off. I've got my pocket. I've got my wallet and my back pocket. What's going on here?" Walked through again. I said, "Oh, it must be the fasteners, the metal fasteners." And he just looked at me as if to say, "Do you think I've just started this job today?" And then he said, "Come with us." And I went in this room and tripped off, and he went through all the pockets and he pulled it out and just held it up at me. "All right," he said, "it's metal." I said, "This is metal and it sets the detectors off." I said, "I didn't realise because in the UK they're not."
No. And I can imagine he looked at you and gone, "Yeah, you're not in the UK now, are you?"
He just shook his head at me and told me to get dressed.
Oh. And don't tell me as you walked out, you called him a twat.
No, mate.
Yeah, knowing you, you're like...
That was probably said under the breath as he walked out in case he got shot.
Yeah. Yeah. He was he was popping a pistol on his hip, so
Where did he go? Is he the... See that one? With the sentinel.
At the same time, they've got a job to do, haven't they? I mean, they didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what he's for. Right? Put that on his plate. There you go. What did you think, Philip? Muse sums it up as well. She says all of them are twats anyway. Yeah, you're not far wrong, Muse. I'm one of those, as soon as I walk through an airport, I know I'll be the one who gets stopped. Just know it.
Yeah.
I've got one of them faces that just says, I'm up to something.
Well, you feel guilty, don't you, when you approach some places anyway, even though you're not, you feel it.
Yeah. You've got nothing on you, and you're like, why am I feeling guilty?
Came back when I was stationed out in Germany. We came back and we mates, he had a Renault 4 then,
yeah,
with the gear knob up on the dashboard.
Yeah, yeah.
And we came home on leave for a fortnight, and we got into Dover off the ferry, and we're just going through customs. Next thing, they pulled the car over, and we just looked guilty. And we had nothing, nothing more than we were allowed. They stripped the car.
Really?
We were there for 8 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
They stripped the car, they took all the door panels off, they took everything off. And we said, we got nothing.
Yeah.
He said, okay, go in this room, sit in there. And they just totally stripped the car down, and then had to put it all back together in plastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they don't mess around either, mate. Everything comes out the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother did that. Customs. The only thing to declare, only the bomb under the seat. Oh, God. When he got back, he went, remind me, he said, not to think that I'm clever when I come through customs. What did you do? When he told us, I'm like, how'd that go? Yeah, similar situation to yours, mate. So I thought it was funny. I said, do you think it's funny now? He said, nah.
Angus Ollitt said, well, it's nearly 2:30 a.m. I better call it a night. Got work tomorrow. Later, guys.
Later, Angus. You take care, my friend. Thanks for joining us, mate. Always a pleasure.
Oh, well, Fox is doing Fallout jokes. I got shot every time I go in the Hoover Dam. His own fault for joining Caesar's Legion and making the NCR an enemy.
Ah. Is this the point where me and you just nod?
Yeah. The Fallout gag. Fox is saying, take care, Angus, and thank you for your kindness with a couple of hearts.
There you go. Discuss this. Wonderful Citadel pot of scuzziness.
Oh. What scuzz?
Scuzz around the lid.
Oh, you're peeling it off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best job ever. Isn't
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. I put some Sterling Battlemire on my base here, and it's taking forever to dry.
Oh yeah, I've got
I did put
the
it on a bit thick though.
I've got the spudger of goodness out as well, Dad, to peel it all out. Oh. Up until the first time I did this, I was like, yeah, these Citadel pots, they're fine, but once you've had to descuzz a few, it's like,
Yeah.
the colours are beautiful.
Because I use my Festa and Red a lot, I decant mine into bottles, so
Yeah.
put a ball bearing in. The ease of mixing off.
Yeah, I just thought, well, I'm going to lose so much paint by decanting them, but then I thought, well, actually, I'm losing paint by having to do this, so the lesser of two evils, isn't it?
Yeah, I just decant it across, put a bit, drop of water in, put a ball bearing in, give it a good shake. That sort of thins it all down a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fox is saying, Colin, one of the most satisfying things to do is get a dental pick and clean out all the crud from your GW paint pot lids.
Yeah, it's really therapeutic, Fox, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sad, didn't we?
Yeah, I put loads into dropper bottles, means I've got quite a few now. Flasket's yellow. Put into a dropper bottle as well.
Yeah, I was going to put them all in Tamiya jars, and I thought, well, I might as well just get a big box of dropper bottles. Thing is, I printed that rack for all the Citadel paint, so it's like, yeah. Not only that, I wouldn't get to have the pleasure of descussing the lid, so.
No. Well, it got a bit much in the end, so it got quite boring peeling the labels off, sticking them in dropper bottles.
Yeah.
I'll just do the ones that I use the most.
Yeah. Like anything, everything's got its annoyances, isn't it? Eep.
Yeah,
You can have it.
that's good.
But it is strangely therapeutic.
Mm.
I take it all the audio and videos been stable throughout, Fox, I take it.
News said distilled water for a tiny bit of thinning and it's fine. The labels are great, they stick to anything. Yeah, that's one thing about them, the labels come off and go back on so good.
Well, this is it. I wondered because, like you say, a lot of folks say about the Lamia medium thinning it and that, and I thought, would it pay just to put a little bit of that in each pot and shake the bejesus out of it? So, a bit like when you pre-thin a little Tamiya pot in it, you always put a little bit of thinner in it, then you bring it up to the neck just to make it flow a bit better. I didn't know whether doing that would be a good idea or not.
It's just well, it's okay, especially if you're going to use that one certain colour a lot and it dries out a lot more, then yeah, fair enough. But I mean, most times after a while, just put a bit of distilled water into it and it does the same job.
Oh, right, yeah.
Again, regenerates it again.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Like Muse said, the medium tends to make it more into a glaze, doesn't it? It's a bit,
Oh, right, yeah, see, it's all new to me, the mediums and that, so, but yeah, I've often thought of, go on.
So you're best off just using your distilled water.
Yeah.
And when if your pot is slightly too dry, use warm distilled water first.
Yeah.
That then helps break it down a lot easier.
Well, yeah, I've just often thought of when I buy a pot, would it pay just to thin it a bit straight away, you know? And
You can do. There's no harm in it. I mean,
I don't know.
There's
It's
the
one of
same
them.
sort of like opinion of using a wet palette that way. You just keep
Yeah.
getting it down.
Yeah.
just don't waste your money on the Citadel layer paint.
No.
Yeah, that's just pointless.
You're losing money by buying them.
Yep. Because all they are basically these paints watered down.
Yeah, it's a bit like model air and model colour, isn't it? All model air is thinned model colour.
Yeah.
Our audio and video director said that the audio and video is great, Colin, from Lynn.
Okay, thanks for that, because obviously we had some issues at the beginning. I just wanted to make sure that it's all been resolved, because it's only the second time I've used Slobs live and I'm getting used to it. So I just need to remember not to have my headphones in next time.
Fox said the same, yeah, it's been fine.
All right, mate. Because we want it right, you know, it's... Now, is that one over that iron, or is it just over that?
Fox is saying water is used to thin paints, medium like Lamia is used to dilute paints and make them more transparent without changing how they behave.
Oh, a bit like the Lamenter's yellow glaze, that sort of thing, where you make a glaze out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's all learnings.
Yeah.
Because it's an Hulk, isn't it? He's Hulk. 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 Because it's a thing, isn't it?
Oh, it's a thing.
Have you a bit of that along there, up there. Some of that. Yeah. But no, it is strangely therapeutic just being able to pick up the old airy stick and not have to worry about cleaning airbrushes and all of that old stuff.
Yeah.
Bath and all of that. Clean that up. Just where I looked up at that post-it then, wasn't it, folks? Did you notice? But no, it is. It's just nice, isn't it, to sit there and, especially live, to be able to just sit there with your paintbrush and do your thing, because we all suffer from that when it's live. You get to the point on a build where you want to get the spray gun out and you know it's going to be noisy, so you have to mute your mic or whatever. Whereas with the old Warhammer stuff like this, you can just sit there and faff around with your airy stick. That sounded wrong. Yeah.
It sounded wrong, but you said it right.
Yeah. There's a first for me, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't hold back there, Dad, will you?
Now I can.
The git, innit? Hey, Ross, what I have to put up with, mate? Told you.
He's been going out at both of us all day today, hasn't he?
Little bits of me are dying inside.
Been picking on us all day today, yes.
Yeah, wait till I tell Sarah Jane.
That's right.
Dad's like, I'm not scared.
What's I'm not in?
Pee myself laughing, mate. It's straight away in the chat I heard that. Panzer says, Colin, do you want me to email Sarah Jane? I'll leave that to your better judgment, Panzer.
Yeah, what's up with him?
Whatever your decision is, I will support it, Panzer.
Want me to email Sarah Jane for you?
He's not being bitter much, is he?
He ain't, is he? He's a defiant little
Yeah.
so-and-so today, isn't he?
Yeah.
All Larry, isn't he? Bitter and twisted Ross, isn't he?
I think he did extra plum sucking last night to give extra bit of,
Oh, bless.
just to give him that extra bit of boost to come on today. So you sucked his plums a bit harder last night.
He's sitting there going, I've got a bad back. I'm sitting here in pain. Yeah, I know, Dad.
Yeah.
I know, mate.
Yeah, dude.
And you go, hang on a minute, you were picking on me as well. That's true, thank you. That's true. I was. Yeah, point taken. Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay.
You're going to get grassed up, mate, didn't you?
I've had a good life. Mama Foxx has uploaded, put a link in for a quick at a glance guide to thin versus dilute,
Oh, there you go.
water versus medium.
Good.
And there's a link now for people.
Good bit of pimpage there, Fox, but then it is your channel, mate.
Oh, thank God for that. Bobbins has turned up. We can start.
Been waiting for ages, haven't we, mate?
Been waiting nearly 3 hours. He turns up. Hiya, Bobbins, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Gotta love him. You get a decent blue. Yep. Oh man, it's 6:15 nearly. Oh, quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the record as well, while I think of it, I won't be around all next Sunday.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
Yeah, I'm sure we can cope without you.
Oh, I'll miss you. I'll miss you, Dad. I'm missing you already, mate.
I'd like to say I'd be thinking of you, but I won't.
Nah.
No, it's we're saying bye-bye to wifey next Sunday, so
Yeah, that's totally understandable.
Huge family get-together.
Yes.
No, that's totally understandable, mate.
Had to wait until all this was over to do something. So
Yeah, give her a wave off for me.
I will.
Edward Leonard's put in a $4.99 super chat there saying, "Hi everyone, got drunk, spent $600 on another 3D printer that I didn't need, so I figured out I could give some money to Fox as well."
I take it you done that online then, and your good lady is within sight of you spending that amount of money.
Well, put it this way, there's a lady frantically speed dusting somewhere in America.
Hold on.
Yeah, all right, I'll sing song there, Ross, me, eh?
Yeah. I have to pull my stuff back down. Copyright break.
Muse is saying to Edward Leonard, if you don't want the poor defenceless printer, she'll adopt it. I like her thinking there.
He's bought the Anycubic Mono X.
Oh, nice, good choice.
The X being bigger than the normal one, is it?
It certainly is.
I don't know anything about these things, you see, so that was purely a guess from me.
Yeah, I was asked whether I'd be getting the Saturn as it's bigger than the one I've currently got, but I chop a lot of my figures up anyway into smaller, manageable pieces, so I didn't really see the point.
No.
If I'm honest, it was, well... Candygram says, just looked, Edward, very nice.
You just knocked a pot over there, Ross.
Did indeed.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah. I've got plenty of them.
Tell you what you need, Ross. You need one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knock him one up, Carl.
What? One of them?
He was going to send me one about a couple of weeks ago.
What? One of them? One of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I didn't want that pot of aggregate search anymore.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
There we go, all tidy.
I was going to say, you got your bench shaded now, mate.
Yep, that's all cleaned up now.
Yeah, a little bit of dry brushing around the edges, mate, and it'll be done. We're really not helping, Dad, are we?
I thought I might have been helping by making a joke of it, but apparently,
Nah.
that didn't work.
Few more bits to stick together, a bit more glazing to do on it, and then it's done.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Edward Leonard says, I have the original photon, so it's going to be a lot faster. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the Mars Pro. I do love my me resin printer.
Oh, blimey, Edward, that was a bad day. One day you spilled 3 bottles of shade.
Oh, really? That on there.
Touch up on there.
Cool. I can imagine it. The swear box was pretty impressive then, spilling 3 bottles of paint.
Yeah. Thing is, well, they're not cheap, them big bottles.
The larger ones, no.
Yeah.
But hey ho, these things happen.
Yes, you just have to go back and buy another pot now, Ross.
I've got about 3 in the drawer.
I don't think you're helping, Dad.
Oh no, I was just trying to get back in the Games Workshop.
You're evil. But
Just in case his son's listening, see, I was trying to
yeah,
make it easier for him to say, yeah, that's a point. I do need another one.
yeah. I'll get 2 bottles of that just in case I knock one over.
I
Yeah.
think my good lady knows me well enough that I don't really need an excuse to go to the shop.
Oh, really? You're that bad now?
Yeah, it's basically if I'm working over in Halifax way, there's a model shop in Halifax that I go to, and work over there on a Friday. The usual ritual is model shop, I'll train. I'm normally coming home a lot more than what I go to work.
Yeah. Oh. That's for the Sentinel.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I've got a bit of red in there as well.
Oh, well.
I think we'll have a tinsy wincy bit of that on a dry brush, and then that's it.
Well, that is a bummer. It looks like I will have to go to the shop.
Oh no, that's a bind, isn't it?
Hi. Never mind. Shit happens. Okay. These things happen. But never mind.
I'll do a bit of leather on them wrist straps as well. Mew says, I have Huggage, Splotch, Nighthawk on my mat. There you go.
She's got a huge splotch of nice on her map.
It's got 2 G's in it. I thought that said Huggage. Yeah, I should have gone to Specsavers.
I know what you like with your glasses. Mr.
Oh, mate, useless, isn't they? The one thing will get sorted once I'm healed up.
Yeah.
Get Specsavers to come out, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's desperately needed. Nothing worse than not being able to see properly.
No.
Mind you saying that, it saves me having to look at some of my builds, doesn't it? Thought I'd get that in before someone else did.
Not mention any names, Dad.
It's taking words out of my mouth, man.
Oh dear, look at the post-it, Cole. Look at the post-it. You've done well up to now. Oh, bless you. When you think you know people, Ross, eh?
Oh,
Bands. So now note to self, adjust your bench layout so that you stay on shot, Cole. Get used to it. Go. A bit round. Be my task during the week, I think. Clear my bench a bit. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's the figures. Bit of paint on them. Bit of red as well.
I've just got a question for you there, Cole. For resin printers, is there any recommendation for putting some kind of tray under them? How common is spillage or splashing?
Oh, good question. I've got a tray under mine. I just basically, because I've got a plastic filament printer, I 3D printed a resin capture tray. You've got the Mars Pro, haven't you, Candygram? If so, I'll print you one out and ship it over. As for underneath the vat, I've gone round the edges of my LCD screen with Kapton tape just to cover the little gap between the screen and the base. That way, if I have a resin spill, which I had recently because my FEP film had a hole in it, it stopped any resin getting underneath the screen into the printer. A tray won't do no harm, mate, to be honest with you. It's whatever your setup is. All you want to do is basically have something where, be it like I don't know whether you have Tupperware pots out there, get one where the lid is just a bit bigger than the actual resin printer, and you can stand your resin printer in that Tupperware pot. That'll do it. So, you know, they come in handy, mate. Better to be safe than sorry, but I've only had one spill, and that was recently due to a split in the FEP film. So, and luckily I caught it because I thought, I don't know, you know, something just didn't seem right, and I just went and checked the printer, and I noticed a little line of resin just round by where the lid was, and I was like, oh. So that was it. I pretty much shut down the print job and changed the film. Bob was your uncle.
Thanks for the offer, Colin. No need to send anything. I have a 3D FDM printer and lots of trays and containers. Thanks for the suggestion. I have an idea of what to use already.
Yeah, honestly, mate, it's that simple, mate. It really is. Right, I've had a bit of a paint on my Sentinel. I've painted bombs, I've painted a WAS bomb and painted the figures. See, Fox? People can finish stuff and build stuff.
One's nearly finished.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
He's now sitting there going... Muse says I need to invest in an FDM for terrain. Yeah, it does come in handy, Muse. Really does. Where I'm lucky having the both, because like I say, I can go for whatever now. Oh. Right. It's me pretty much done. Done all that lot as well. Bombage. Whee! That's running out of places to put all this Warhammer stuff that needs drying times. Tell you what I can do. Put all of those back in the box because they can dry suitably in said area. Just makes it easier. Less stuff I've got on the bench then, isn't it? Da 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 da. Get off the chair then. And of course, when these are finished, I've got to figure out where to put them. Modifying shelvage, I think. That's done. Right. I think we can come back up to ordinary camp because it's 6 o'clock. It's time to start wrapping up and saying our goodbyes to everyone. So come up and do that. You all right, mate?
Yeah.
Do that. Have you some of that? Go. I don't know what's Muse saying there. Angel says, and they can spill stuff. Spider Pig. Candygram says, thanks for your info to Muse. Muse says, you're welcome, Candy. Absolutely, folks. Ross is frantically rushing to get that finished.
No, just do that last little bit.
Good man.
That's it.
Dun 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 dun.
Base.
It's all
Nice.
right.
I'll probably do in about half an hour or so.
Oh, 2 secs. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there you go.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's all.
Ding dong.
Got a base to sort out on it now, and that's it.
Sweet as a nut, mate.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. A good place to end in, isn't it?
Yep. Finish. It's not a bad little model to build. Fairly straightforward.
Absolutely.
Which is what I like.
Absolutely.
Nighthorn are reasonably easy to build. So
All right, yeah.
that's the one good thing about them. They are sort of fairly straightforward sort of builds to do.
That's a fair comment, mate. Well, folks, it's that time of the night where we're going to love and leave you all and say many, many, many thanks for joining us. Many thanks to all of you that super chatted Fox. It helps him out no end, so props for doing that. And we'll see you probably tomorrow now, Dad, won't it? The Monday afternoon show.
Yeah, 2:30.
2:30, yeah. So we'll see you then, folks. So adios, amigos. Catch you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.